the Philadelphia Phillies have won the National League pennant.
The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball. The 3-0 pitch, swing and long drive. There it is, number 500, the career 500th home run for Michael Jack Smith.
The base is loaded. 1 out. Deep to right field. Second and
The magic number is 1 for the Philadelphia Phillies to get into their first postseason since 2011. How do you feel?
Like that.
Holy shit. Me and her have been stalking this Marlins game for the last 3 days. And I'm telling you, that's the most attention we've paid to the Marlins all fucking season.
Makes sense.
Thank God we are now 1 game out of the final wild card spot. And tomorrow, can we end it? Can we end it tomorrow?
I don't know.
Let's save that for wild card news. But welcome to the fan lot. We are going to get into our show. So cheers to the Philadelphia fucking Phillies.
Someone's excited.
Well, between us and the clubhouse right now, the excitement going on after they seen the Marlins in the 12th inning? That clubhouse went wild.
Also, 4-0, baby. Sorry, I had to.
Undefeated, still Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, so anyways, let's reel this in a little bit. Welcome to the fan lot. You can like us at facebook.com/fanlotphillies and facebook.com/Old City Sports Network, on Twitter at the fan lot, and at www.oldcitysports.com for all of your favorite OCSN pods, articles, and more. You think Tom dances at home?
I think he does.
Even if he's not on the podcast, do you think
he said he does? So I hope he's not lying to us.
Welcome, Tommy Boy.
He
says, "I can't deal with this." It's stressful, right? I love it, but I hate it all at the same time. His daughter does it too. That's so cute. Oh, you take a video of that. I love that. That makes me really happy. You have to take a video of that and send it. Steve says he wants to be on the podcast. You will have to talk to Jesse Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse from Delco.
Our Lord and Savior.
Okay, let me get back here. All right, so let's get into this. The Dugout is brought to you by Righteous Felon. You can go to righteousfelon.com and use promo code OCSN for 15% off the best beef jerky around.
They are also local if you are in the area.
Yeah.
Based out of Westchester, and they're just an amazing overall company.
They're so good, dude.
And the guy actually cares about his employees. So you're not only supporting a business, you're supporting somebody that actually cares about his employees. So totally go on and use our promo code and get some Righteous Felon beef jerky.
They're delicious. So I'm going to get into the final scores of this series. It was a 4-game series against the Nationals. Game number 1, the Phillies were 5, the Nats were 1. Game number 2 was absolutely disgusting, embarrassing, atrocious, but we're going to put that one behind us. Phillies had 4 and the Nats had 13. I blame you, Kyle Gibson, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I didn't even count that as a game because of that motherfucker.
Yeah. Game number 3, the Phils had 8, the Nats had 2, and today's game, which did get called and a rain out, the Phils also had 8 again, and the Nats had 1.
Today I was thinking, and it goes back to that Brave series. If we would have taken the little bit of care with Segura and Marsh during that rainout, if they would have just swung and let it be a strike 3 on them, we wouldn't have to be worrying right now.
First off, we're not worrying as much as what we were.
No.
So I get what you're saying, but let's at least acknowledge that part.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
Yep.
I know.
But this has been a total exciting day for Philadelphia. This weekend has been exciting. I mean, between all of our teams. So,
yeah. Also, the Flyers are playing right now.
Yeah, the Flyers are starting right now.
So that's exciting too. Tommy says, "You may not be. I'm still worrying." Understandable. I mean, it's Phillies. Let's be honest. However, let's
save that for the wild card talk.
I know, but it's starting to look good. It is, and I've been very pessimistic about it all. So for me to say that, should say something.
How about we just?
But I get it.
How about we just sit there and let it marinate until we get to where we can actually start celebrating and being happy? Because before we went live, me and her were talking about when we're going to do our live game, because we were talking about when it's one game, but I'm kind of wondering if we should hold off until we know and do a live, or if we should go.
I think it'll be a lot more entertaining if it's the one that clinches it, or, it fizzles. But with that being said, it's not going to be a full live game because we don't want it to, in case like it is a real shit show, we want it to be exciting. So we'd probably go live in the 7th inning.
Yeah, between Monday and Tuesday when it comes down to them final 3 innings. So
yeah, because if tomorrow's game, they're fucking blowing it, we're not going to go live because we're not going to clinch it.
Yeah, so Tommy, you better be ready tomorrow. I know it's going to be quick because we're going to have you. We also talked about having Sheik, one of the guys on our network. He's going to come in with us, and maybe a couple other guests, depending, to try and kill the time while we're going. So we'll figure that out as we go. We're making all of this up. I'm telling you. Well, we're doing it, but we're making it up as we go.
Tom, I don't know why this cracks me up, but it does. He says, marinating tends to mean it comes with flavor. I'm more so thinking they are defrosting at the moment. You did not just pay attention, did you?
No, no.
Okay. And he says he's available.
Well, they put a little flavor on that ball yesterday. Fucking 5 home runs in a game.
Well, not the first one.
No.
But yeah.
No. But that was Kyle Gibson. Today, they did fucking great. They came out. The bats were there. That's what we want to see with this team. Even though it's the Nationals, a little bit of hotness going into the playoffs is what you want to see. And I feel like this team will play better against teams that they're supposed to lose to coming into this playoffs as an underdog. So let's fucking go.
I hope so. I'm always nervous about the away games. Steve, I see your comment right now. It's Jesse from Delco. That's who you need to message. He is the person that runs Old City Sports, so he's the owner of the whole network. So that's who you need to talk to. All right, so let's move on to Pitcher's Poison. Pitcher's Poison is brought to you by Iceworks Skate Zone. You can go to www.iceworks.net to learn how to skate, catch a college hockey game, or grab some food and a beer.
Whoever is trying to poison Kyle Gibson is doing a really bad job at it.
What?
They need to add a little bit more poison to him, so that way he's gone. He's been a plague on this team, and he needs to go. Like, at one point, I was like, you know what? Let's see him in the bullpen. Maybe that'd be cool. I don't want to see him in the bullpen. Because if we go into a 3-game series against the Cardinals and that motherfucker comes in on game 3 and puts 4 runs up enough to make us lose the game, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Yeah. Tom is asking, do you guys think the pitching where it stands will hold? I'm guessing he means up. Yeah, up in postseason. I think Wheeler and Nola will be really good. I was very pleasantly surprised with Syndergaard yesterday.
Mhm.
I'm loving Bailey Falter still. So get away from Gibson, and yeah.
I mean, both Bailey and Syndergaard both had amazing, what would you call it? Kind of line drives at a mound where they fucking just, you see their body height, and it would have been a one hop over somebody like Ranger, but they're so tall.
Just about to say, like Ranger too, like the way that he,
Mhm.
dude, he's like a pitcher and also almost a catcher at the mound.
Yeah, no,
like
I mean,
it's unbelievable.
I mean, a lot of people look at it like the pitcher's the one that throws the ball, but he is also like a very much hard on the defense. Like,
Yeah,
a line drive to the center and that ball's coming at him. You see it where pitchers duck. They don't even try and play the ball. And then we got 3 guys that are getting liners at them, and they're playing it. They're either swatting it down and making that first base throw, or it's going in their glove because, I mean, Syndergaard's tall. You've seen his reach.
yeah.
Like, that ball bounced, and he was just like, boop, nah, not too high for me. And he handled it and got it to first. Bailey Falter made a bunch of amazing, just defensively smart plays. And that's what I want to see out of our pitching staff. So I love it.
Yes. Steve says all depends if they show up. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm also still in the same sense to where this is our first postseason in 11 years. Okay. Either way. So even if we have a first round knockout, I'm not going to be emotionally upset by the team. I'm looking at next season and the spots that we know need work. Not a lot of work, but know the work. I'm not pointing anywhere towards like third base, but we know we need somebody in positions, and that's all we really need to focus on. But right now we're talking about pitchers, so let's keep continuing on.
I'm sorry, the Simpsons are on in the background and I'm dying.
God.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so we already talked about game 1 during our pre/middle series. I don't know how you want to call it that. The last slide. So I'm not going to talk about game 1 because we already covered it. So game 2, this is the one that was a shit show. Gibson went 6 innings, had 8 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Fucking embarrassing.
Completely. There was no need for the abuse that he continuously let this team go through. And, I'll tell you the truth. When I heard him in his post-game interview,
oh my God.
And he was like, I'm not going to point any fingers. Motherfucker, take your fingers and point them at yourself.
Yep. They were talking, he was referring to Bohm at that one, because Bohm had a really fucked up missed play too, but that's not what cost us the game at all. Real quick, Tom says, I'm not expecting a full-on run, so I'm with you, Vin. Mark that off as the second time we've agreed. I love him so much.
I think we're going to have to get a new whiteboard, and it's going to be over here. It's going to say, Tom agrees with Vince. And we'll go forward with that one.
Oh, I love it.
But I mean, it's, if we can get into a wild card this year, and regardless if they do, which they're saying if Rob does get this team to the postseason, he is most likely going to be the GM starting.
He's already going to be. Yeah. Already. It's a shoo-in.
But
there will be riots in Philly if he is not. Let's be clear.
Him becoming the GM at the start of next season, and then seeing how the season would have been with him, because I mean he does have flaws.
I get what you're saying. Get where you're going with that.
I mean, for all we know, and I'm going to talk like a crazy person, we could have been where the Mets and the Braves are right now, which they switch spots, but we could have been a number 1, and for all it's all on that.
Tom says, I don't know how you can't give him that job now.
Did you intentionally?
It was a two-parter.
Was that a dramatic pause in between posts?
Whether they make it or not, it's a three-parter.
Oh my god!
There is protocol. We talked about this before.
Oh, yeah.
Don't ask me what it is because I don't know. I just know that there's protocols in place before they can actually name him the full-time manager. But it's gonna happen. We all know it. We all know it's gonna happen. Oh boy.
Chance.
We got Corey.
Well, boy.
He says slow pause is what it was.
I'm not doing the dramatics in the chat right now. Not doing
Tom says no. This is why I hate doing this typing shit.
Excuse me, real quick.
Oh my god, y'all crack me up. I love it. Vince is attacking our dog with a squirt bottle, FYI. So after Gibson, Nelson came in. He also sucked. He only went 0.1 of an inning. It's gonna be okay. He had 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and 0 strikeouts. That was also pretty embarrassing. Okay.
Trying to get the dog from over.
He's at the door. He's a creeper. So yeah, that was embarrassing as well. Then we saw Davinsky for the second time.
You know, I don't blame him for the one run that he let up because he was very solid. Or wait, no, were we on the first one?
No.
Or were we on the Gibson game?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the dog got me distracted. He did let one run up in that game.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
Davinsky?
Yeah, it was a home run.
He had 3 earned runs.
Well, he let a home run. He let a home run that was a 3-run home run, I'm pretty sure. But I don't blame him for that because he came in to relieve Gibson that already had 2 men on base.
Corey says, Gibson sucked eggs. Been telling you for weeks he's a bum. He really is, dude.
What the fuck is sucked eggs?
I always say the term suck a rotten egg. I don't really know what it means, but it feels good to say it.
Okay.
I'm with him. And then talk about more embarrassing. They fucking put Maton on the fucking mound.
I think I was running out to the store at that point in time because I was like, yeah, this is just ugly.
Though you know what's funny? He went 0.1 innings and had 0 hits, earned runs, walks, or strikeouts. But it didn't matter.
Our position players have a better record than
dude.
Gibson.
He threw like a 30-something mile per hour pitch. It was embarrassing.
Hey.
No, like it should not be a thing. It should not be a thing at all. Corey says, okay, he fucking sucked, period. Are you happy with that one better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like that.
He prefers that one, Corey. So, you know what? You need to let it go. All right. So, that was game 2.
Game 3 looked
then
a
it was
whole
all fire.
fucking lot better.
Then it was all fire.
Yeah.
Corey says, Stubbs has been a good relief pitcher. You're not lying. He should not be a relief pitcher because he's the relief catcher, but he's pitched okay. All right. So game number 3, I'm sorry. Syndergaard, who I was so happy with, he went 5.2 innings, had 2 hits, 0 earned runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. I was very, very pleased.
Extremely.
Yes.
It was an amazing outing for him.
Yes. After that, Brogdon came in for 0.1. And okay, I just want to talk about this for a second. I am so frustrated that they bring a pitcher in.
Yep.
He gets 1 strikeout, like the final strikeout from that inning, and then he's done.
Oh, yeah, that's when I fucking left. Because you were like, just go ahead and run. And I was like, no, I'll wait until the Phillies bat, and then while I'm there, I'll have Odyssey on, and I'll listen to the game. And you were like, no, just go now.
Because they were in the pitching change. And then, yes, I understand. You know what? Let it go, Vince. Let it go.
By the time I got out of the development, it was like 1 pitch for Kyle Gibson, innings over, and I'm
Gibson,
like,
it was
or
Brogdon.
I meant. I'm like, I could have just fucking watched this at home, and now, no.
It didn't matter, okay?
Yeah.
But anyways, what I was saying is, why is he already done after that?
I don't understand that logic by Rob.
I don't get it either. Like I was nervous with Sanchez. He looked a little scary. because he came in after him. But I don't understand why Brogdon just couldn't
What do
stay
you mean?
in.
Sanchez just got sent to Lehigh. He's doing horrible.
Well, first off, he was the relief pitcher, and they did not want to bring anybody else up in the bullpen. So he went 3 innings, which is a lot for a relief pitcher.
I don't remember if it was after our game last night or this morning, but or no, it was last night. After the game ended, they sent him to Lehigh. They're not happy with Sanchez. They gave him his last chance, and I don't see him coming back up.
At least he didn't blow it, and the only reason why he didn't blow it because our offense was on fire.
Yeah, our fucking lead.
Yeah.
Like, if we didn't have an 8-run lead.
So, yeah, he went 3 innings. He had 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Corey says he's a dirty Sanchez.
The whole time that he was pitching, I was like, you're a fucking dirty Sanchez. So
Y'all, I can't.
I'm with it.
I can't with
I'm
you people.
totally, I'm there.
Oh, my goodness. So, anyways, game 4, Wheeler was back. He did great. He only threw 77 pitches, but that was not on him. It had to do with the weather and all that shit. He went 5 innings. He had 2 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Wheeler is back.
I was gonna say, like, he went 77 pitches. He's extended both his games more than he was supposed to, and I fucking love it.
Dude.
I am happy that we have our ace in the hole back.
Yes.
And he doesn't seem like he's struggling at all. Like
No.
a player coming back from injury, he is playing solid or pitching solid baseball, and I love it.
Yeah, it was awesome. Bilotti came in for him. He pitched 1 inning, had 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts, and that's when the game was called due to rain. What? Why are you laughing?
You have to just look at Bilotti.
Is he a lot?
No, he's a loser.
So Bilotti's a lot.
He's gonna a lot of run. Yes, I mean, his. I'm surprised his ERA is where it's at because it should be way fucking more ridiculous than it is. Like if I was the opposing team on a close game and they were like, "Oh, now coming to the mound, Bilotti," I would be like, "Oh, well, we might tie the game right here because this guy's a piece of shit for that team."
Corey says Wheeler has been a stud this year. Came back and looked like he didn't miss a start. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says Bilotti is a turd sandwich. He says sandwich like us.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
I don't. Well, he's not here no more. All right, so Bilotti's the only pitcher now that I'm like, fuck.
Really?
Norwood, not here.
Dominguez?
Dominguez needs to go find a new home.
Okay, so he's not the only one then.
All right, he's the other one. Okay.
And Nelson was kind of a shit show
Nelson
in game 2.
Nelson is in a little bit of a struggle bus, but I feel like he'll get back to where he was because he was actually consistent when. Am I wrong? How many games has Nelson blown? Because I think he's only had 1, and that's after he came in after fucking Bilotti.
My mind was going, is it because he's white, Vince? Is that why you support him? That was a joke.
He is the epitome.
I'm just kidding. All right, so that's pitching. Let's get into the comment. Tom says Dominguez is the. What is with you people and turd jokes? Dominguez is the floating turd left in the toilet. It's funny because all the guys keep saying, "Oh, we have to flush it. We just have to flush it out."
Yeah.
So that's actually kind of a funny play on words, whether it was meant to be or not. Corey says Bilotti, Dominguez, Nelson, and Robertson are downside of the bullpen this year, which is funny because Robertson looked really promising in the beginning when he first came up. What is wrong with you? Get off of your phone.
You know what I'm watching right
I
now.
know. Get off of it.
I'm paying attention. I'm not on it.
And then Corey says double flush Tommy.
I think Rob.
Should we just record like a flush sound?
I think so.
I mean, it's got to be a thing at this point.
I think Rob needs to look at his pitching staff and really make a decision on them. Like
His pitching staff? or
Yeah.
his pitchers?
Like his bullpen, because like one, I was very happy when they were talking to him post the 1 o'clock game on Friday because the night game got rained out and pushed.
Real quick, you know what I was not happy about? Sorry to cut you off, but you just reminded me. The fact that he said Gibson was not he was not disappointed.
No, but that's like one of those things where your dad tells you.
No, but he said he wasn't disappointed in him.
Yeah. So like when your dad tells you like, I'm not mad at you, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, but he didn't say that.
No, that's the next level
No.
where it's like you really just acted in a way where I can't even accept you.
Also, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Robbie Boy totally dyes his hair.
All right, yeah.
Dude, it was like black as black.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Continue with what you're saying before I rudely cut you off.
When he said that he was not opposed to having his relievers that already pitched actually pitch in the second game, like that was a anti-Girardi move. Like Girardi would have been like, no, they just pitched in the 1 o'clock game. Why would I have them after what? I think what Eflin came in for like 12 pitches in that first, and he was like, I'm not opposed to Eflin coming back out. Like he only had a couple. Like Girardi would have been like, well, no, he already threw. Like, why would I have him go back out there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the part where we pay them money, and that's their job.
Corey says, no, I'm fully disappointed in Gibson, more leaning towards ashamed. I absolutely agree. It's embarrassing. I don't even know why he is still a starter. He does not deserve it. And I don't know why he's not ashamed and why he's not owning it. I don't know why.
That's his interview. Like he took no responsibility for 7 fucking runs.
I don't know why Thompson too was just like, oh, I'm not disappointed. He battles, so he's always working. Bullshit. I don't care how much he battles. It clearly ain't working. Get rid of him. What?
I'll tell you later.
Oh shit.
Not allowed to say it.
I'm scared.
I missed it.
I'm scared. Corey says, question for you. Does Gibson make the postseason roster? He better fucking not. I don't know, but how could he? He can't, dude.
He'll be in the bullpen.
That's one thing, but like being a starter in postseason, that cannot be a thing.
You have Wheeler, Nola. I mean,
it's gonna be a Ranger. It's gonna be a Ranger.
The way them three, I wouldn't mind. Like before, when Ranger had that bad game, I was mad, but he's been pretty solid and consistent. So between them three, whoever makes that last two, I mean, I would. Falter's definitely in. Falter doesn't really have much against him that you can say. Syndergaard,
you would say he's not at fault.
You're gonna start your jokes now,
and
then snort. But I mean, I would. Or let's just hear. I'm not saying it's where he would be, but I'm just saying we'll just put him in the 3 spot with the 4th spot going between Ranger Suarez and Syndergaard. Both them are equally, like, I mean, all 3 of them are, but if you were to go to a 4th spot,
Corey agrees.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind either one of them as one. Actually, you know what? I'd like that. I would give Falter the 3 spot, and then if I had to,
Wheeler, Nola, Ranger. Corey says, I want to think I broke Vince. Corey says Falter and Thor go to the bullpen. Gibson, Ken start filing for unemployment early. Oh my god, that's funny.
But knowing that, like, look at what Syndergaard did.
No, I know.
When he piggybacked Wheeler, that game we went to, he went 4 innings or 3 innings, I meant, and did amazing.
But look at him starting too.
Yeah,
this is great.
But that's what I was trying to say is like having Ranger take that 4 spot and then having Syndergaard them split the game. I would like to see that because those are 2 different pitchers and they're going to get you either way they can. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you had 3 and 3 between them 2, like you're not going to be able to adjust. you're getting two different styles of pitching that are going, what, 2/3 of the game? So what are you going to fucking do when it comes to a game 4? What the fuck is going on
I've been
here?
waiting for you to be quiet so I can read this.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry. I will shut the fuck up.
No, because Tom has a very interesting question.
No one cares what Tom has to say.
I do. He says, well, now that we are rolling into it, who from our daycare doesn't? Veerling, Stott, Hall, I think Bohm is in regardless. But I mean, do we unload bullpen to even keep them all up? He also says, do we value the offense or defense at this point? I think we need to value the offense, personally.
Yes.
I don't like saying this, but I don't think that they would keep Hall, which I think is stupid, but they haven't played him enough to kind of keep him in it, in my opinion. Veerling and Stott have just been phenomenal. Boom. Yeah, he's fucking in. I'm not happy about it, but those are my thoughts. What do y'all think? Everybody.
I would have Hall up because of them.
I'm not saying who you would. I'm saying what do you think they are going to do?
Yeah.
Because that's a whole different
Yeah.
thing. That's an opinion thing, and I've got opinions.
There's a couple. I mean, Boom is the worst spot on the team as far as I see right now. He's struggling at third base, which is an important spot. I mean, that ball gets driven that way.
Yeah.
A lot. Like, we can't have somebody that doesn't know he has to drop his glove 2 more inches to be able to fucking snag a ball or have it go off his foot or dive and have it get past him, which brings a base clearing double in. Like, it needs to be figured out at that point, and it's important.
I agree, but do you think they leave him there? Because I think that they do.
Oh, yeah, they're going to obviously. It doesn't seem like they have any intention. Unless this 3-game series against Houston, something else comes up, and Rob's like, you know what? I'm going to just, for 1 or 2 games, try him here, because I know Camargo is in Lehigh, and he has a high chance of being able to come back, and he's very good at hitting and at third base. So,
Yo, this is totally off topic, but I just saw a commercial, and I have a little venting rant I need to do real quick.
Mhm.
Why the fuck did KFC get rid of their potato wedges?
I don't
Nobody
know.
wants their fries.
That should be stupid of them, considering they constantly run out of chicken. Bitches.
Anyway, sorry for that one. What did you just say? Get off of your phone, Vince.
No, this is expensive right here.
Corey says Bohm and Gibson can both start unemployment. Dude, I wish. I mean, not that I wish anybody on unemployment.
If they could
or
both
whatever,
get kidnapped for the next 6 months, I'd be happy. What?
Hold on. Corey says, but yeah, unfortunately, he's not going anywhere. I agree. I'm laughing at Tom's comment because I totally understand what he's getting at. He says squirrel, which is from, I believe it's Up with Doug, the dog. He's like all in one subject, and he's like, squirrel! And then he goes back. And that was just me with KFC. So yeah, that was funny.
We have 2 TVs on right now. Well, the one finally went to a saving screen, but we had both the Eagles and the Phillies on both screens. Which I'm surprising this week we're not as toasty as we were last week.
Well, I took a nap.
Yeah. Cheers.
So it was during the rain delay and after the Eagles game. So there's that.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just call the game.
They actually said it. They wanted to show a little bit of respect for the game and for the Brewers, all that. So that's why they waited so long.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with both Tom and Corey's and maybe you. I don't really know.
So are we ready for our next segment?
Yes. Batter Up. Batter Up is brought to you by Norse Beards. You don't have yours on today, do you?
Nah, I did not do anything.
I didn't smell it. So that's how I know.
Well, it's because it's Sunday and I don't shower when the Eagles play football. It's a long-running tradition for the last, I don't know,
Also,
17 years.
Fun fact, y'all, he had on different clothes. His hat was on the front, and that's when the Eagles fell behind. I made him fix it. We came back to win.
Just
Moving
kidding.
on.
The fucking field goal.
Anyways, Norse Spirits. Head on over to www.norsespirits.com.
One more game.
Nobody even knows what you're cheering at right now.
Well, my card's still
Promo
alive.
code OCS for 25% off your Beardsman products. So if y'all don't know by now, we bet on football, and that's why he is cheering.
My reverse teaser. I have one more game to hit the promise.
Somebody send me help.
Oh yeah, until what? The Rams win tomorrow, and then you're like, oh, what's up, eh?
Ew.
Oh,
Okay, so that was disturbing. Let's talk about our batters. Guess who is hot again?
Is he a brick of concrete?
I think he might be.
Can he destroy things?
Is that the Schwarbinator?
What?
The what?
Schwarbinator.
Dude, he's back. He's on fire. I am here for it. I am loving it. JT was also great.
Yes.
We said before in the last game, well, I said it mostly, that he needed to start showing up offensively. I mean, what more can you ask for out of those two right now?
How about the fucking daycare?
Excuse me. Yeah, dude. Corey says Crosby is clutch, baby. And Corey also says not Nick Castellanos. He got that right. Also, I'm glad, just talking about Nick, I'm glad that he was back in the lineup tonight because he was caught wincing several times at bat in yesterday's game because he's still battling that oblique injury. What is wrong with you?
Dum-dums.
He's not doing anything wrong.
Whenever he moves, I hear the shark theme song in my head. Or Jaws.
Chancey, we need a camera on you so people know what we're talking about.
It's going to be great when we have our live stream because we're going to flip it and we're going to have one on us and one on the TV, and it's going to be
grilling us as he slowly sinks down to the couch.
His stupid little face.
He has a cute face.
Dude, but no, like this team showed you, and they showed me up when I called them out in that Cubs where I was like,
can we forget? Nobody knows this. You probably didn't have enough.
Oh, yeah, I deleted that so fast. Don't even do it.
I'm doing it. He called Bohm out on his shit and like, oh, here he goes blowing again. It's when Bohm got his home run, and immediately he's like, well, I gotta go in and delete that one.
It was It was Harper. Harper got a single or got walked, and it goes Bohm's coming up, and I go on Twitter. Here comes Boom for a traditional double play to the fucking shortstop, and he smokes it out of the park. And I'm like, I'm gonna go delete that. It's gone.
Corey says I'm not, meaning Castellanos back in the lineup. He says Vierling can stay in the lineup and Marsh in center field. I do. Oh God, y'all. When Brandon Marsh had that home run, Vince was like, "Look at that beard just blowing in the wind." It was kind of disturbing if you're his fiance. It's concerning. But anyways, I agree. Marsh, Vierling, they are fantastic. I love Stott. I think that those guys deserve to be in the lineup fully. Sorry, he's just laying this on me. But yeah, totally agree with that, Corey. I was just happy to see that he wasn't continuously injured, which is why I was saying I was happy that he was back in the lineup.
So when Marsh hit that home run, I just went like this in my head.
I can't.
I loved it.
I cannot.
And then Matty V right behind him. Like, that was an amazing inning for the Phillies. All around. Loved it.
Anyways, how many home runs did we have in game 3? There was like 5 or 6, right? It was insane.
We had the first. We had Schwarber had 2.
Reese. Of course, no. Reese.
Wait, did Reese? No, Reese was game 1. He didn't hit a home run in game 2.
Don't trash him.
Wait, no. Hold on.
Not game 2, game 3.
No, yeah, okay. So I'm like, what the fuck? Because Schwarber had that triple in game 3. or game 2. Game 3, he had beginning home run, which we missed because the TV sucks. They literally tuned in they were like, oh, and a home run by Schwarber. Okay. Thank you. And then I think the 3rd inning we had another 2 home runs. 3. And then 1 more. So we had 2 more. We had 5. Yeah, no, 5 home runs.
There's a commercial for a chocolate lava cake.
Okay, where did this go?
Squirrel. Yeah, I think most of our players showed up. I'm also a little bit worried. It's funny because I keep going back and forth with this. I am still concerned a bit about Hart.
I think he's going to be a valuable player in the fucking postseason.
But he should be a valuable player right now. I don't understand, because when we were with the Cubs, he was like one of the only players to show up. And then today, or this series with the Nats, he's struggled, which is weird because this was like his team before us.
Okay, now think about it like this. These games don't matter to the other teams that we're playing. Now, listen to me. Hear me out. These games don't matter to them teams, okay?
What does that have to do with Harper?
Hear me out.
Oh, shit.
Harper is going to get hot because they're going to have to pitch the Harper. They can't walk him. They're going to have to pitch him. The decision's going to have to be there.
You.
I know it's going to be about fucking Reese for some reason. I can see your face. I know your face, what it looks like when you get offended by another man. Attacking your man.
Better. Tom says Harper, I agree, scares me. And then he had the audacity to say Hoskins.
You're going to see a lot different batting from this lineup going into the postseason.
Tom, where did I go wrong with you, bud? Corey says Harper needs a confidence boost. I'm done with these two. I'm not reading their comments anymore. Done with you both. Done with you. Says Hoskins worries me.
No, fuck this. Hold on. Let me hear it. Who do you guys think would be better in the 2 spot than Rhys Hoskins? Which one? Because he's continuously been a solid 2 spot batter. So who do you have?
Also, he just got his 30th home run.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Because there's nobody else in this lineup that is actually. What do you?
To Reese. Do it. Say it.
Okay.
No. Say it like you say it.
Reese.
Thank you.
God, you're living another man. But there is.
Ugh, it's warm
let's
gross.
say. And why the fuck if you're going to go after that, then why are you not talking about the leadoff spot?
Schwarber?
Yeah. Obviously, he's had a good game against the Nats, a good series. Like, I'm just saying, if you're going to attack Reese, then you have to attack Schwarber.
No, you don't. And this is coming from someone that's obsessed with Reese. What did he just hit? His 44th home run or something like that? Are you kidding me? I think Schwarber would be more beneficial for the team, probably in like the 4 spot, just because he gets all those home runs. It can get us so much more runs scored in, like higher RBIs for him. But no,
I like JT in the 4 spot.
Corey says Harper or Hoskins in the number 2 spots. Hoskins, okay. And then Tom says it's consistency for me. He is definitely a streaky player. When he gets on streaks, he goes on streaks and he's hot. But that's what a lot of our players do. So
that's what I'm saying.
The fuck, Tom. Please apologize to your daughter.
Give me a consistent player on this fucking lineup. Either one of you, because I know Corey's already agreeing with us because he's saying Reese in the suit spot.
He also said Reese worries him, so no. Also, real quick, Corey is saying Schwarber has no business being in leadoff. When you have an average of .216, you ain't a leadoff. Dude, y'all. First off, he has more home runs than Alonso. I mean, he's amazing. And I agree with him not being in the leadoff, but not because of what he's doing. I want him like in the cleanup spot because of how well he hits the ball.
But I like JT there. I would put him in the 5 spot.
I like JT. See, I was just about to say I like JT at 5.
I guess either or. I mean, I know at the beginning of the season, JT was doing really, really well in that 5 spot.
Corey says Vierling is consistent. He went into a slight slump, but he has been very, very good.
I'm sorry, our dog's head banging. Now he's
gone. So yes.
Also,
I'm sorry. I wanted to read that stuff. Tom says, kind of why we are in this situation, so none of us are consistent. And then Corey, all caps, so he's screaming at us. Which is why he shouldn't be a leadoff. 40 plus home runs ain't a leadoff. That's what I was saying. Why do you look confused?
No, I'm just trying to figure out my lineup in my head of how I would set this team up.
Babe, you know what happens when you think too hard?
Well, there's like days like today where Stubbs is in, or the double play. Hold on.
Oh God, I told you what happens when you think too hard.
The doubleheader games and the lineup gets changed, but I mean that's obviously not going to happen in postseason. But
first off, the main lineup with these guys is not going to change. They've been there the majority of the season. It's not going to change. If we ever see a change in it, it'll be next season. It's way too late. They've already gotten comfortable there. That's not going to be a major shakeup.
My eyes are lit up on them, and if I would like this paper on fire with how bad I'm staring at it. Like, I just want to take him out of that spot. He's been playing the 5 spot for a while now, and I'm not liking it.
Where he says, Vince, write it down and get back to us. Y'all, I told you. Oh no, he can't talk now.
I'll take care of this.
He's broken. Oh no, he's actually writing it down. Oh no, you're gonna say something mean to Corey, aren't you? Oh, God, I fucking know you too well. Corey, I apologize on behalf of him in advance. And Tom says, oh, me and Corey are fucking soulmates. I knew it's what it was gonna be. The camera can't see it. Hold it up closer. There you go. Corey says, I was expecting the notebook to go flying. At first I was too, but that's typically during the mom joke. But that was hysterical. And I think Tom and Corey are like teamed up now.
Well, you and Tom are fucking teamed up.
No, we're not. I thought we were, but apparently we're not. He's in love with Corey.
So here, I'll just take this right now. I'll give you my lineup. What more dumb shit is being said?
Corey says, haha, lucky for you, asshole. I can't read. It's so funny because I said that to somebody at the Phillies game last time we were there. I wanted a hot dog. It was Dollar Dog Day. I wanted a hot dog. This asshole goes to the vegan one.
No.
And then the guy was like,
No.
You got to read the signs. I can't read.
Repeat that correctly.
Tom says that's not true at all. Which one's not true? Okay, I will repeat this. But Tom, which one's not true? So we were at the game with our friends, Ryan and his wife, Lori, and I wanted a hot dog. And I found a hot dog stand. So I was like, Vince, please go get me a hot dog. It's $1. I need a hot dog. And then Lori goes, Rachel, are you vegetarian? I'm like, what? No, what even is that?
Meanwhile, I'm in fucking line for a vegan hot dog, and the guy is saying, and I couldn't hear him correctly, but he's like, something hot dog. And I'm like, what? And then I look over and she's like, it's a vegan hot dog. And I'm like, what the fuck are you putting me in this situation for? Now I feel awkward. And that was not the only time you did that to me during that game.
But then the guy, he got a little mad. He was like, you guys got to read the signs. I was like, I can't read. And then walked away.
So she put me in the situation where apparently I'm the one that can read. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna rattle this off, and I'm
Tom
gonna.
says her and I love each other, but Rach and I disagree a lot. It's true. Hoskins. No.
You guys go ahead and bullshit. Give me 1 second, because I'm gonna.
Are you still?
Nope. I'm gonna.
He
roll.
is actually writing, Corey, what did you get us into? Don't ever ask him to write it down again. Are you trying to count?
No, I'm making my lineup, but I'm working on a paper for our rain day.
All right, I'm gonna move on.
Are we still on batters?
Well, we were. Do you want me to wait to move on until you
Hold on.
make up?
I got this.
Oh Lord. Anytime now, Vince.
I'm almost done.
Oh my gosh. Is this like based off of science?
All right, I got it.
I'm scared. I'm so
All right,
scared.
so-
Hold on, there's a comment. Corey says it's kind of funny, Rach. And then Tom says he doesn't know how to spell Corey. What the fuck, dude? We don't have time. This is a 2-hour show, not 24-hour podcast. That's so true, too.
Okay, so everybody, stop.
I can't.
All right, so I'm just gonna go. So I got Stoat 1.
No.
Yes.
Go on.
No, you go ahead and make your own.
No,
lineup
go
then.
on with the show.
2, I got Reese Hoskins. 3, Bryce Harper. I have 4, JT. I fucked everything up. I got 5, Kyle Schwarber. 6 is going to be Castellanos. 7 is going to be Marsh. 8, Segura. And 9 is going to be Boom.
Why do you even have Bohm and Castellanos in there? I would have Vierling, and then I would probably, I'm going to say it, I think I'd go Maton.
I didn't see you make a fucking lineup.
Nobody asked me to. Only you, babe. Only you.
I would literally have them in.
God damn it, Corey.
What?
He just told me to do my lineup. I just said nobody asked me to.
Well, it's done. What? No, I would. I mean,
It's Statot. Statot?
it's Stoat.
It's Stott.
It's Stoat.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do my lineup off the top of my head because I don't need to write it down.
Oh, really?
Really?
You're gonna fuck this up.
Fuck you. Hear me out. Segura.
I wouldn't disagree with that. Between Stott and Score, I would totally.
Segura.
Okay.
Reese.
Yeah, obvious. Reese.
Harp.
Mhm.
Schwarber. JT. Stott. Vierling. What am I at? 8?
No.
7?
6. So 7.
No, I'm not.
7 now.
No, I'm not. I'm at 8. Stott. I'm sorry, Segura, Hoskins, Harper, Schwarber, JT, Vierling. I'm sorry, I said Stott and then Vierling. And then I'm going Marsh. And I'm going Maton. What is wrong with your face?
I'm not having Maton in a playoff situation as a.
Well, that's our difference. Yes, Tom Maton, okay? God.
I love what the kid does, but he's not a consistent enough batter to be. I mean, he can totally replace Bohm, but
Who do you think I just took out of the lineup? Was Bohm.
all right, we're gonna. You know what?
Which is why he's number 9.
Oh Lord!
Oh my God. I'm choosing
Okay, we're gonna
Maton
work.
over Bohm.
We're gonna work on this one. We're gonna not be on a Sunday fun day, and we're gonna make our actual lineups. And
I already made it.
Tomorrow, we're gonna have our lineup and position.
I
for-
already did it.
So, let's continue.
That's my lineup. Mr. I hate Bohm, but I'm going to keep him in.
I'm putting him in the 9 spot. He
No.
doesn't count as a person.
Oh, like Maton. And I didn't put Castellanos. Did I put? No, I did not. Okay. Why you guys have me so screwed up?
Oh,
What? Tom, you Anna, you ever love a mind? He said, Vin nailed it. Bohm is the only one from daycare. I keep honestly. Hello, Veerling is from daycare. Stott is from daycare. So what are you talking about?
well, Veerling's an outfield player.
From the daycare.
I mean, I understand where you're going with Maytime. He is better on the infield than in the outfield, so I understand that. But
Corey says, because it makes us giggle. Y'all kill me.
yeah, I mean,
I love it though.
I mean, you two idiots could go easily and make your lineups for what you think should be
Yeah,
the
oh
postseason.
my God. Both of you right now, Corey and Tom, make your damn lineups.
We can do it right now. You can do
No,
it.
right
and
now.
Then you can
No,
send
I wanna
to us.
see it.
No, we'll read it tomorrow.
No.
Yeah.
They put us on the, well, you put yourself on
You
the
know,
spot.
actually,
They put
we
me on the
have we
spot.
have a little clip that we can drop right now,
Oh,
and while we're doing
shit.
this, it gives you guys like a minute and a half to actually make your lineups.
Yes, Marsh is not part of the daycare. I'm not saying that, but yeah. Yeah, you could make your lineup. And meanwhile, look at what happened to us today. Let me bring that one up.
So we ordered pizza for, make life easy. And it was a half pepperoni, half cheese. They gave us 3 fucking pepperonis. Our hot wings are pretty much bare. What the fuck?
Yeah. That was a true story. That actually happened today. Don't ask me what happened to Vince because he's gone. I'm just kidding. He's right there. But yeah, still waiting, boys. Want to see those lineups. And while we're waiting for that, let's talk about one of my favorite words to say, which is Lugaroo. You can go to lugaroo.co. Thank you, by the way. For all of your custom clothing needs. They also make custom jerseys. Pretty cool. Good company. Check those guys out. Also, had to mention Buffalo Bayou Brewing Company. Go to www.buffbrew.com for some amazing brews and beers. And one of the things we love to mention the most, Fan Lot Autism Awareness. Share anything that the Fan Lot does, whether it's a video, a post, anything, tag us so we can see it. And then use hashtag autism awareness and we keep track. And at the end, the more people that share it, the higher the donation that we will make at the end of the Philly season to the Eagles Autism Foundation. So that is that. Okay, you know what? They're slacking.
Are we still here? Oh, God.
Anyways, well, I don't even remember what I was saying now.
Did you just swipe us? I think we're still here. I think so.
Okay, Tom's up.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to fight him. He says Stott, Hoskins, Harper, Schwarber, Real Muto, Bohm, Marsh, Segura, and Veerling. Corey says, oh, interesting. Veerling, Stott, Harper, Schwarber, you put my man all the way down there. JT, Bohm, Segura, Hoskins, and Marsh. Corey, why is my man down so low?
I don't even know which one to hit.
I don't think you hit anything.
I think she just killed Drew in her own brain, and I don't even think she knows who she's. The
Corey.
face she's looking for to kill. She's just gonna go out on a rampage.
It was Corey, wasn't Tom.
No, I know, but you don't know what he looks like.
We met once, but we were drunk, and he only remembers me by giving you a wet willy at the bar. So yes, I do. Anyways, you guys are both wrong. Okay, this one. Yeah, because this one's fresher. That was a real red choice there, Vince.
I mean, Marsh hit that home run. How could you have him in a different spot?
Corey says shots fired, literally. What do you mean? I have Marsh in the lineup. You talking to me?
No, I'm just saying in general.
I have him in the lineup.
Yeah, me too.
But then what are you talking about? What happened to The Simpsons? All right. Let's get into wild card news. This is going to be a riot to listen back.
That's right. I gotta check real quick.
Corey says that's your opinion. He gave me a ... You know what that sounds like? That sounds like silently fighting words.
Are they still holding it? They are.
Vince, get off your phone.
They are.
Get off your phone.
The Atlanta Braves are still in first place.
Oh, I didn't realize you were checking that.
No, I was checking
thought you were
that.
doing football.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to find wild card news. Here we go. Wild card news is brought to you by Sterling Pig. Go to www.sterlingpig.com to order beer and see their latest brews. Y'all, like we said when we opened this game, the Phillies' magic number is uno.
Oh
no! So the Mets are no longer number one. The Braves took that spot, so the Mets are now number one in the wild card.
Yeah, and in the way it looks, I'm pretty sure the Mets are getting ready to have a 3-game series against the Marlins. I might be wrong.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to go check.
Okay, while you're doing that, San Diego is up 2 games above the Phils, and the Milwaukee Brewers are a game and a half behind us. And we also still have the tiebreaker. Keep that in mind.
So that adds a game. That's why we're at 1.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's fucking awesome.
Are you just now putting that together?
Through all the cocaine, yes. So I was wrong. The Mets play the Nationals and the Braves play the Marlins. But this is what we talked about earlier in the season where I was like, it's going to, when it comes down to them having that 1 spot, it's going to come down to them 3 games. And it's literally which Marlins are they going to play now? Did the Marlins go, yo, we did what we needed to for the Phillies and just lay down?
No.
Or do the Nats?
I think just as a player feeling in general, why would you, just because it's the end of your series or your season and you don't like your team doesn't have a chance, why would you make yourself still continue to look weak? Like if it's me, I'm going full out no matter what my season is. So
but
I
remember who's not pitching for the Marlins no more.
Yeah, I know.
They lost their best pitcher. So Alcantara is not pitching for the Marlins going against the Braves. So I could imagine the Braves are going to take that 1 spot, and now it's going to be the Padres.
They already did.
No. They have it now, but it's only by 1 game, if that. It's probably half a game.
Corey says Mets can suck it too.
Well, yeah, I hate New York, but if I'm looking at it this way, I see the Braves completely locking in the 1 seed.
Who is our pitcher tomorrow? Is it Nola?
Yeah, it should be Nola.
Okay.
So
I mean, it can literally if the Brewers lose and we win, that's it. Or do we just have to win?
That wraps.
Yeah.
No, if we win, they lose. That wraps.
Okay, so like I said,
yeah.
Okay.
Because it'll be 3, and yeah, because we had the tie. So right now, I think we're at what 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
So if we put it at 2.5 in a 3-game series, it doesn't even matter. And well, if we win 1, it's a wrap right there. We would have to lose 3 games where the 3rd game's not possible no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'll say real quick because I think we slightly touched on it, but I didn't ask you. Who was your player this series? I think I said earlier mine was Schwarber.
No, I think we pretty much agreed that he is.
Agreed it was Schwarber. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to make sure on that one.
You know what? I crumpled my paper up the other day and threw it, but I'm pretty sure. I think at that point in time, I might have had Harp.
No, you didn't. No.
Who was my player?
Stop.
Oh, well, he did fucking great, so fuck yeah, I'm cool with that.
You're still wrong.
I mean, Stott did pretty fucking good during the series, so.
Corey says we're gonna play St. Louis in best of 3.
We're gonna
Tom
take 2 out of
says
3.
Schwarber easily.
Oh yeah, we had 3 home runs.
Corey, do you agree who your player of the series was? Just curious, because I'm gonna include everybody. Wait, what? I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
I was talking to Corey.
If we play St. Louis for a best of 3, I see us actually taking 2 out of 3 against them.
I mean, I fucking hope so, but I'm nervous. I'd be lying. I think everybody would be lying if they said that they weren't nervous.
Yeah, but so the amount of teams that have gone in as a wild card, and this is all sports, but they've gone in as a wild card and fucking won, or have extended into a long postseason. Like, people count the wild card out so fucking bad.
Oh, I don't think they should count us out at all, but I'm saying I'm nervous.
Mhm.
Also, Corey says he picked Segura for player of the series.
I take this. It's all fucking hot.
And then Tom says, I told y'all,
You have your.
but you're handing it to me. Tom says, I told y'all I wanted that last place wild card from the jump.
Mhm.
And I mean, we're getting it, Tom. You're absolutely correct. But I'm still nervous.
Yeah, you don't have to go all thug life.
So
I wanted the shit off the jump, bro. All right, man. Got you. I got you.
sweet. Corey, Tom, what do you guys think? How do you think we'll handle the Cardinals? I know we just discussed it. I'm curious about their opinions on that one. Tom says, I didn't want to have to play Mets or Braves. Yeah.
Did Tom McGuire just K me?
I don't know if he's K'ing you, me, or just the whole network. Rude, Tom. I know, but I have to wait because our last segment is the ending segment and I need to know their answers. See, now is oh no, because that was with the lineup.
But see, like this whole like this postseason.
That was gross.
I know it's
That was
fucking warm.
nasty.
This postseason changes a lot because the Phillies win. We are going to most likely play the Dodgers.
Corey says Tom just went Coolio, Gangster Paradise, R.I.P. on ya. Rest in peace, Coolio. That's so sad. Also, that's hysterical. And then Tom says I'm drunk and fuck y'all. Corey, I wanted nothing to do with Mets or the Braves. I don't think any of us did. And then Tom says this show was too funny. You know what? We're going to end it with Rachel's mom joke.
Wait, no, I'm not done yet.
Oh, no.
Because it's going to
Scared.
be us versus the Cardinals.
Yes.
Okay. And then
Yes.
it's going to be the Braves or no, the Mets the Mets most likely versus the Padres. So the winner of our game is going to go potentially against the Dodgers. And then
Ooh, that's scary.
yeah, and then the other winner is going to go up against the Braves.
I'd rather face Braves and Dodgers, though. I'm just saying that's the one. I think
Yeah, me too.
that would just kill
Fucking
us.
Bueller and his whole, oh, I know how to paint the box. Bitch, we beat the shit out of you when we played you. You didn't paint no box. You didn't paint shit. The only thing you painted was more runs on the fucking scoreboard. So guess what? Let's fucking go, bud.
Oh my god, this is a thing right now.
So that's why I like where we're at in this. And then we go, if we make it to the literally the right before the fucking
Use your words, Vince.
the
Use
World
your words.
Series, and we get knocked out, I'm as a Phillies fan after 11-year drought. Regardless of what happens, we get knocked out in the wild card. If we get knocked out in that round, I'm not gonna be fucking upset. Why would I be upset about that? This team is ready for the next level. What the fuck are you doing? Oh God, is that your mom? You're just trying to cut me off.
I'm not. I'm just bringing it up.
Oh, you're just bringing everything up.
I'm scared to even read these. Tom says the only box I paint is when. Oh my god.
We're not reading that one on air.
It's already up there.
Everyone else can read that.
And then Oogie says, "Oh man, this is going bad." Corey says, "We'll bring back Matt Stairs and Joe Blanton to pinch hit against the Dodgers." I loved Joe Blanton. I was a huge fan of his.
No, actually, I was sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, we have a Derek Hall, which could be our Stairs.
I don't.
Pitch hitter coming in, cracking a fucking homer. Yes. Hall could be that guy for us.
I don't know. I don't know if
Okay, well, you
they'd
heard it
actually
here
make
first.
that-
He's going to be the one to do it.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay, so we're gonna move on to end this. Also, what are you doing?
You said we're moving on. Isn't that the fucking thing?
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Push a button.
Go ahead.
Now time for the Rachel mom joke.
Oh shit. Rachel's mom joke is brought to you by Neshaminy Creek Brewing Company. Go to www.neshaminy-creekbrewing.com and check out all their awesome beer and more. Honestly, guys, I was never like a craft beer person, but they're delicious.
I'm never going to stop talking about it.
Oh,
Their shape of hops is fucking amazing.
peaches.
It's their peaches and cream, but it's called shape of hops.
Yes.
Fucking amazing.
Real quick, Corey says, kind of close to that, Vince, but Stairs looked like a Marcus Hook softball.
He did, actually. He looked like literally, I drew this on a Sunday and I already have a fucking 30 pack in me, but I'm going to go swing at this. And he just rocks it out of the park. Corey, I completely agree with you.
What is happening?
But-
Are you guys like
Derek
just-
Hall could be his son. Just saying.
Wow.
You got to go down the hall to get to the stairs. I'm just saying.
Are you kidding me? Yo, motherfucker, if I said that, you'd be giving me so much fucking shit right now. I'm gonna compose
Now
myself.
time for the Rachel mom joke.
Get you back on track.
Fuck you, Vince.
I don't want to die.
What?
I don't want to die.
Okay, so shit. Babe. Why is it cheaper to throw a party in a haunted house?
Because ghosts don't eat.
Because the ghosts will bring the booze.
But no, don't. I'm not drinking that. I fucked up and I put my beer on top of my notepad because I want to throw this thing across the room.
It's a play on word. Booze and booze. You gotta respect people. He's gonna die tonight. Anyways,
So, from Rachel and I, thank you for joining the fan lot.
Corey says I thought she said boobs. I don't think ghosts have boobs. Anyways,
What the fuck you mean? Ghosts have boobs in real life when they die.
do
They
you
still.
stick your nose on camera?
No, I just bit a piece of my skin off.
Okay. You don't even know that. First off, he was puzzled, okay? First off, I saw what you did there because it was boo-ing. So works for me. Anyways, shout out as always to Corey and Tom. Tom, I hope you can sober up, buddy. My thoughts and prayers are with you. This one was funny, and I'm excited to go back and rewatch it. We're either highly obnoxious, very unlikable, or hysterical. It depends on your own sense of humor and how much drinks or booze you have in you. No?
That's up.
Okay. Fine. Whatever. I didn't want you to laugh anyways. So, thanks, guys, from the fan lot. We will be back tomorrow with a pre-series. Yo, let's hope it's just one game.
Be ready because we might be going live at 7.
Well, at the 7th inning.
What did I say?
At 7.
I meant the 7th.
It's to be determined. We will keep you guys updated on our social media all about that. But yes, thank you to everybody that tunes in and supports this network. As always, check out all of your old cities. As as always, check out all of your Old City Sports podcasts and network and all of their articles. I think Corey's dead. And I don't know. It's too little for me to say. It might be. Is that a bunny? I don't know. Can't see it. But anyways, I have to end this now because we're all out of control.
Goodbye, everyone.